been asked to open with an invocation. So I would just like to say a few words about what that means. An invocation. It's a solemn and profound act. It's a sacred utterance. It's the calling, the inviting, the summoning up, and a calling forth of a great energy, a power that is greater than we individual forms. A great power that we can ask to help us, that we can ask to support us, that we can lean into, that will guide us, that will carry us through life and through the ceremony of life. That is an invocation. So it's a big ask. It's not something to be done lightly. This invoking of powers and discerning what is the most fitting power of all to invoke for a ceremony such as this. It's a very humbling place to be in. But I can think of no greater power to invoke than a power that is already here. And that in the invocation, it's a welcoming. Because the greatest power, I think, is, as so many songwriters and poets have said before us, is the power of love. Not any old love. A courageous love, a wise love, a generous love, a liberative, freeing love. A love that can survive death. A love that can bring hope back to life again. Even for the most desperate of circumstances and amongst the most desperate of people. And here we are. So, where can a grace such as this, a power such as this be found, except in the depth of a human heart? You brought it in. You've been doing it all this time. And so, the power I think that I've been asked to invoke, I think it's already here. So what I'm going to do is ask us to be conscious of it and aware of it and to bring it up and to bring it out so that we can feel it in the air and in our very breath. It's already here in this ancient place. And I invoke it from this area and the power of this land. And it's already here in the journeys that you've walked. And I invoke it here into the present moment of now, because there is only now. And I invoke it for our futures. So I'm going to invite you now simply to be aware and join me in this invocation, this grand invocation, this summoning up the wellspring of your love from deep within. And so it's just filling this room, this beautiful room that knows so much about extraordinary ceremony. So join me if you'd like to make a gesture, hand on heart or heart open, and let's share in this invocation to the power of love to carry us through this ceremony for these beautiful souls that are saying, here I am. As we step out into a world that needs this power of love no more urgently, perhaps ever before. And so, the invocation that we all share now is to the love, the spirit of love that is within, that is around, that is beyond us. It's been here all along, and it will carry us through. Take a moment, just take a moment. It's here. You brought it in, and so it is. So it is.